the walls of the Jewish stores were swój do swego po swoje. That means you own, go to you own for you own. You know what this means?
Yeah.
That means you shouldn't go away from your race and from your kind. That means eliminating the Jewish.
Yeah. So Leon got involved with it. Leon got involved with the Zionist group or whatever.
Yeah, he got involved and he got lucky that he received a certificate. Because you couldn't go without certificate.
What do you mean?
Certificate from Anglia.
From England.
England. They
to go into
they got
Palestine,
the mandate over Israel.
Yeah.
And understandable, they weren't interested to let too many Jews in.
Yeah.
No matter what situation political was for the Jews bad.
Yeah.
They didn't give a damn that time.
Yeah. Now you had two sisters, didn't you?
Yeah.
What was their
Two
names?
sisters, Malah and Edah. Malah was 1 year and a half younger than me. Edah about 7 years.
Younger.
Yeah.
Oh, so she was very young.
The youngest, Edah,
Yeah.
was 7 years younger than me.
Hmm.
Yeah. She was a very nice girl.
And you had another.
Strong girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Malah was very intellectual. She was my best friend. We didn't have a secret at all. We used to be like, whoever didn't know us thought that we are lovers. Because we were so close.
And you had another brother.
Another brother, Ezua. He was the oldest.
He was the oldest. Ezua was the oldest. Oh, I see.
Ezua was the oldest. He was in Polish army. He came from Polish army, but he wasn't a very ambitious man. He got married. He got married most probably, let me see, in most probably 1935. He got married with a girl. She came from Germany too. She's a Jewish girl, but she got a family in Tarnov. Got acquainted, and they got married.
Did you have a big wedding at the house?
They got a baby, a daughter, Resha. That was a beautiful girl. I remember one time she got some kind of blood poisoning on her leg. Most probably was from some kind of scratch or what. And the leg got blue. We run, me and Ezua, we run to a doctor, and the doctor said you have to right away make the cut to open release the whole dirty blood and everything. Another way she could die from the blood infection. I remember I was holding her legs. They didn't make some kind of anesthesia, the doctor, no. He just cut, and I heard that kid scream. I never forget it. But after that, she was okay. She was such a beautiful child. Well, what can I tell you? The Swedish situation gets worse and worse and worse. And we already knew that something is coming.
But your father didn't see it, and your...
Time when we hear what's going on in Germany, times when Hitler came, we start the annexation of Austria, Czechoslovakia. Czechoslovakia, I think that was 1938 already. So when he annexed Czechoslovakia, the Polish government, that's so senseless, so stupid. There was a part of Silesia, part of Poland, on the west part, where the border of Czechoslovakia, there was a part over there. So they took it over before the German came. The German didn't want to make an issue with that. They let them have that, the little land, a little stick of land. It didn't pass a year when German attacked Poland. I remember I think on September 1st the war started. And on the 11th day of the war, we knew that the German been already about 20 kilometers. That was about 10, 11 miles from our town. The German been already. They went very fast. Poland, with the Polak army there, with the cavalry, with the horses, with a few guns, what they got. They didn't have aviation, nothing, a few planes, nothing could compare and stand against the German. And I decided that I have to leave. From the beginning I was thinking to take mother and father all together. We got a little wagon.
What about your sisters?
All together. I was thinking to go. But after I saw what's going on, that the action goes so fast that we will never be able to go away with mother and father. Mother got very bad legs. She couldn't walk. When she walked a kilometer, that was already too much for her. So we dropped the idea. We dropped the idea, and I went with Isha. But I cannot forget till today that I didn't take my sisters with me. That was the biggest mistake in my life.
Well, you didn't.
And I blame myself for that.
Why?
For that death, because I was the one who could make them go with me. They would go. If I will insist, they will go. And Malah especially, such a friend of mine. And go away in that time, and who knows when and if I will see them, not to take them with me.
Well, you must have thought that they would be okay with being women and everything.
There was rumors that they're taking young people, Jews, to the digging of the ditches for the war or whatever it is, work like that. I didn't want to take a chance. Who could think that they will kill people just with their crazy ideas? We thought, we knew already there was the books. We knew already that idea him was to liquidate it. But it couldn't go, it couldn't go to our head that liquidation means real burning, killing of the people. Maybe liquidation to send them away somewhere, another parts of the lands or countries or whatever it is. But to kill with it, I didn't do it. So I with Isha we went. Well, I can tell you that wasn't an easy running. We used to go mostly in the night time, because in the daytime you couldn't walk. The German planes were looking for everybody. Everything what was moving on their way, they were shutting down.
You were going towards Russia?
I was going toward Russia because I was thinking where I should go. That side is Germany. I will not go to Germany. I will go to Russia. Whatever it will be. I was sure that over there I can save my life. But we decided to go to Nieshvers. That was the town when Miriam got her family, where she went after 10 days being in our home. Before the war broke down, she went to her home over there, to her parents. And over there, the
Leon's wife, yeah.
Leon's wife. In there she stuck. And me and Isha, we went.
That's still in Poland.
That's important. That was still the part who the German didn't take over yet. Because we were running like a, maybe that was maybe about 2-3 weeks. In these 2-3 weeks we made about 300 kilometers. I don't know how, but we made it.
By foot.
So when we passed already, so we went already on the Russian, on the part of Poland, but the Russia took it over. I remember I saw first time Russian army. In a way I was happy, because now the whole worry about being caught by German disappeared, that's all. I remember it wasn't good impression of the Russian army. The guns, what they got on pieces of rope. On piece of rope. They got a backpack like soldiers. A little bag from material, and a piece of rope was all around cutting. One tank was pulling the other tank. Everything got broken over there. Well, but that's what I met Russian.
Or you didn't speak Russian or anything else, did you?
I didn't speak Russian. That's another story, because when I went to Nieshvers. On the way it was a very bad situation with food. But if you got something to exchange, like cigarettes, you could have the food, how much do you want? I remember for one cigarette you could have an egg and a piece of bread. And on the way, one time we went and I saw people running with packages of cigarettes. I said, hey, where you got that? They said, we got it from a train over there. There's a train standing over there. You cannot get because there's a lot of soldiers, Russian soldiers all around. They're watching. So I said to Isha, let's go and get it. My brother said, no, I will not go. I didn't expect him to go anyway. I said, you stay here, I will go. I was taking over with the thinking that I had to go and get it because we didn't have money.
You didn't have no money on you?
No money. Where do you get the money? After so much time, where do you get money? The money was nothing worth it anyway.